Problems, big rewards. Oh, hear that? Go Mahomes. That's right, go Chiefs, baby. Gotta love Kansas City. Right now, I'm headed to an apartment building I purchased. I have 100% ownership in, and we're gonna go and kind of handle some tenant situations. And we're also gonna get some contractor bids. If I can execute the way that it's supposed to be executed on, there's essentially hundreds of thousands of dollars of equity I can capture on this deal. Have you ever worked in apartment buildings where tenants have been in there and you worked on the units? Look at their faces. They're like, ah!
Yeah, it's not preferred.
And I know it's not. No.
The reason why is they have their personal property.
Of course.
So if anything happens to their personal property, we're on the hook for it.
Of course. The main goal is obviously this building first. It's 14 units, all 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Get them all rented out with organizations, and they'll pay like $850 a month, utilities included. So it'll be a cash cow.
Okay.
But right now the tenant situation with COVID and CDC and eviction moratorium, we're trying to find collaborative solutions to where we can arrange, you know, have arrangements set for tenants, but at the same time, they also have to transition to somewhere else so we can renovate the units. So try to not kick anyone out, but also help them, you know, so. All right, guys, this is the sexy part of investing. You get to walk into the units just like this, okay? So this is as good as it gets. Yeah, no, it's definitely not as good as it gets. If this is as good as it gets, I wouldn't be in real estate. So I'm thinking real quick, LVP throughout the entire unit. Just LVP on all the floors. I'm thinking either, you know, probably what's really in style right now is white and white. So like this style trim, like it's kind of some like kind of dove white trim, dove white walls. So it's super simple for you guys for labor, just to go in through and paint everything. You know, you got your half kitchenette. You can come over here, Jace, too, and you can see the kitchen real quick.
Do you want to take this, make it electric, and put it over here, cap the gas line?
I'd prefer
Be one less utility overall. I mean, you'll still have it for the boiler, but
I'd prefer to have as little gas things, just more fire hazard. And that way your freaking stove's right there.
Underneath your cabinets.
Exactly. Yeah, no doubt.
Light the place on fire.
It's She's Louise. Now they had like just the water line going out through the wall into right here, but there's no shower head. Water line ran out the wall.
Okay.
So you like, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. You could just do a tub surround, like a cheap, low grade tub surround, but you're gonna have to run.
Well, as long as the width is good for it, you know, I'd want to buy something that's standard in stock instead of having to order it.
100%.
So
it saves out all his time.
If not, I mean, the next quickest thing is we could go with a more like lower grade tile and just handle it.
That's true. That's true.
Because at the end of the day,
as long as water's not getting in, that's all I care about.
So okay. You want to do a pedestal sink, or do you want to do those? There's those white 80 bucks from Lowe's. Those standard.
Does it? So, but it has a drawer underneath here. The only thing is,
it has a cabinet.
Has a cabinet down there. The only thing is just like I've seen just years of owning rentals is like people typically there's a leak down there. No one reports it. And then a year later, I'm like replacing a vanity, or like the knob falls off, or the door. Yeah. And then just a new toilet, just your standard new toilet, and then like look at this up here. Look at the ceiling. It's just like with these guards right here, these guardrails, like they're falling apart. I know wood lumbers, not going down in price, but like a little kid, like teenager, just I feel like maybe. Unless we can just reinforce it and then paint it, you know, I mean,
it's not like it's a long run.
Yeah.
We could just put up something pretty quick.
Okay.
And try and reuse some of it.
Shoot, I should put my social medias on there. I'm just kidding.
Whatever you want, it's your property.
I don't know if I want people to know that's my property. Not right now, anyways. My main thing is like talking with you guys, and I'm like, okay, do we need to upgrade electrical? Do we not need to? Do we, you know, it's all on 1 meter right now for water, all on 1 meter for the boiler. So, and I know that I'm going to pay those as the owner, but the organizations are going to pay utilities. So I don't mind changing I don't want to change any of that over.
Yeah.
I just would like to make sure all the PEX is working. Anything on the cutting edge of the future for utility savings would be huge.
Yeah.
Okay guys, so this unit honestly is probably the one that's probably in the most decent shape out of all of them. We're trying to, essentially there's 14 units here, all 1 bedroom, 1 baths. I work with local organizations in Kansas City that help people that are maybe going through homelessness, maybe going through loss in their family, and they need a pick-me-up, they need financial backing. And so I love working with organizations that have a mission behind what they do, but it also can help me generate cash flow for this building, and they will consistently rent out these units and take care of a lot of the leasing and the management side. And so that's kind of obviously our channel. We want to help people and also help investors as well make money. So you can always do a win-win situation that way.
The high traffic carpet wouldn't be bad.
Is this what that is right now?
Yeah.
Like stair carpet?
Yeah, I think that would probably be fine. I don't see why that'd be an issue.
Well, having just a new water heater will be more efficient, especially if it's 15 years old.
I think I probably could get away with it on the appraisal if we do all the other things
Okay.
to get a pretty high appraisal without doing that.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
It's definitely been serviced. They've taken pretty good care of it. It's still like 100 years old.
Need somebody to come in and just clean everything up and just get a good service on it.
I had to go put in furnaces, and what am I gonna do? Baseboard heat? Yeah, I know your numbers start adding up.
Well, let's think about it like this. In 10 years, the prices will all be different than anything I say now. Losing a lot of the AC just from having the window gaps.
No, for sure.
And then maintenance-wise, you got a lot of water and bugs and other things that can get in. That's your weak
sure.
point. So
Yeah.
by closing that window and putting that mini split on there, it really does help over the long haul.
Yeah. Essentially, I would love to find out, and maybe I can send you the parcel on this lot right here, and you could tell me like, hey, we can build this much on it based upon the lot square footage. You have off-street parking out here in front.
Yeah.
Like this is true off-street parking, which is nice.
Well, we could build here, and then if you wanted to, you could have more parking, and then you could put like a little dog area.
That would be pretty nice, especially for the community.
Yeah,
for sure.
something.
People love their pets.
Something.
You got power lines here, bro. That's gonna be rigorous to say the least.
Well, it's pretty close to the building, and
We want people to live in suitable living conditions. You know, we don't want, and so, and at the same time, like,
well, this is,
you know.
those ovens are like the biggest fire risk I've ever seen.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Shells. Less than 18 inches from the top of it.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And it's been like this for how many decades? This building's been like this for probably like this for decades.
This is why half the buildings down here are all burned down.
Not this one, in Jesus' name. Not today, Satan. You know what I'm saying? So when I decided to purchase this 14 unit over there on the corner, I actually saw this being built about 3 months ago. And so this right here is a $3 million mixed use commercial building. Also has like a daycare facility. It's really good for the community. Once you see big projects happening right next to a potential asset you want to purchase, it's a huge indicator that outside funding, banks are proving this. Like there was tons of market analysis done by some individuals that they did a whole new build with lumber prices being this high, with all the prices of the materials being the way they are, they still built this. And it was a $3 million development. So I knew that I had some fixed appreciation for any assets I buy around here. So just when you're driving around looking at neighborhoods you want to invest in, are there any new develops going on? Easy indicator that you're gonna make some appreciation. Nothing guaranteed, but it definitely helps you. So cool, isn't it? Like this is seriously legit. If you look over there on the corner, Jace, you can see like there's literally houses that are like barely standing. There's like a 40-year-old roof over there. Like as you can buy right now where the money's flowing towards, you're gonna make money. Just kidding. Oh my gosh. That's the very first footage of walking through it. That was pretty interesting to say the least. We are transitioning people out and we're trying to find ways to relocate and arrange, you know, the next living situation for them. Some people, totally cool. They're paying their rent. They said, hey, I get it. You know, I give them the 30-day notice and, you know, we want to renovate the units and then rent those out to an organization. Other people are like, no. They want to like put their stake in the ground. They don't want to leave. They want to like go through the whole legal proceedings. Like, this is like the real actual life of being an investor. The things they're not showing as their highlight reels. Like, this is like the not fun stuff. This is the things that you're gonna go to court. Like, prepare for eviction. If you're gonna do small multifamily and there's gonna be a bunch of people in there that you need to transition out, it's gonna be a pretty interesting time horizon to make that happen. So that's what's going on in this video. Continue to watch to see what happens.